1966 Pontiac Lemans, Huntington Beach, California, $8,495. Nestled in the heart of Huntington Beach, California, this 1966 Pontiac Lemans is a true vintage treasure, brimming with authentic Pontiac spirit and proudly wearing the patina of time. Offered at $8,495, this classic coupe carries with it not just the unmistakable charm of 1960s American motoring, but also a rare and desirable powertrain combination that sets it apart from most of its peers. Under the hood, you'll find the factory original OC Sprint 6 engine, a rare overhead cam inline 6 developed under John Z. DeLorean's leadership at Pontiac. Unlike the more commonly seen V8s, the Sprint 6 was engineered for spirited performance and a more European-style driving experience. It's paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, further elevating its appeal among enthusiasts who appreciate the art of a hands-on, engaging drive. This isn't just a car you cruise in, it's a car you drive. Mechanically, the Lemans runs and drives around town, and the seller has addressed some recent maintenance to ensure it's operational. In the last round of work, it received new ignition points, a fresh condenser, a new ignition coil, and an original spec record radiator, an important upgrade for keeping the engine cool and reliable. However, as with many cars of this vintage, it's not without its needs. The suspension is due for some attention, and while the car remains roadworthy in its current state, a refresh in this area would do wonders for ride quality and handling. The body shows signs of age but remains solid overall. There's visible surface rust on the quarter panels and in the trunk area, yet the underlying structure appears largely intact, making it a solid foundation for restoration or a preservation-style build. This is not a rusted-out basket case, it's a well-aged survivor with good bones. What makes this Lemans even more special is its ownership history. The car has remained in the same family since the early 1990s, cared for across decades as part of a private collection. Vehicles with such consistent, long-term ownership often speak volumes about their value and character. There's a certain continuity and quiet affection that tends to keep a car on the road or tucked safely away in a garage for that long. Number 2. 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V Emilio Pucci Edition, Somerset, Wisconsin, $5,000. Rare, luxurious, and unmistakably American, this 1977 Lincoln Continental Mark V Emilio Pucci Edition stands as a true symbol of personal luxury from an era when bigger meant better and comfort was king. Offered at just $5,000 in Somerset, Wisconsin, this elegant coupe captures the extravagant design language and quiet confidence that defined Lincoln's flagship vehicles in the late 1970s. At the heart of this Mark V lies a massive 460 cubic inch V8 engine, one of the last of the big block power plants offered by Detroit automakers before emissions and fuel economy regulations began to tame the American automotive landscape. Paired with a smooth-shifting automatic transmission, the car delivers a driving experience that's pure plushness, effortless, relaxed, and powerful when needed. It doesn't hustle like a sports car, nor should it. It floats down the road with grace, soaking up imperfections and cocooning passengers in that unmistakable Lincoln ride quality. While the actual mileage remains unknown, the odometer displays a remarkably low 17,000 miles. This suggests it was either gently used or spent many years tucked away, out of service, both scenarios lending credibility to its survivor status. The frame is solid and free from major rust issues, which is becoming increasingly rare for a nearly 50-year-old vehicle of this size and construction. The exterior wears its original paint, which has understandably weathered over time. There are signs of age and sun exposure, but the car's classic body lines, opera windows, and distinctive grille remain intact and proud. It's a rolling time capsule that would shine again with a repaint, or keep its current aged patina for that true vintage vibe. Mechanically, the car starts and runs, and it's still able to cruise comfortably, though it may need some attention due to its long period of dormancy. For collectors or fans of the big American personal luxury coupes, this Lincoln represents a phenomenal opportunity. Whether you choose to fully restore it, preserve it as a survivor, or use it as an occasional cruiser, you'll be piloting a piece of American elegance that turns heads wherever it goes. Number 3. 1963 Ford Fairlane, Willow Spring, North Carolina, $6,500. This 1963 Ford Fairlane four-door sedan offers a near-perfect blend of early 1960s American design, dependable V8 power, and unpretentious charm. Priced at $6,500 in Willow Spring, North Carolina, it's an ideal entry point into the world of vintage motoring, offering the feel and presence of a true classic without the intimidation factor of a full-blown restoration project. Powering this Fairlane is its original, matching numbers 260 cubic inch V8 engine, an important detail for enthusiasts who value authenticity. The engine is mated to a cruise-o-matic automatic transmission, delivering a driving experience that's smooth and surprisingly modern for its age. It starts easily, runs confidently, and offers enough torque to keep up with today's traffic without feeling out of its depth. The car has seen a fair amount of recent mechanical attention, including new brake lines and wheel cylinders to restore stopping power, as well as a refreshed fuel line and filter to ensure reliable delivery. A new carpet adds a touch of freshness to the cabin, while the headliner is still in good shape, often a tough area to preserve in older cars. The seats do show some signs of age, with wear and discoloration consistent with a vehicle of this vintage, but they remain usable as is. Cosmetically, the car isn't perfect, but it's very presentable. There's scattered surface rust in a few places, particularly around the typical trouble spots like wheel wells and lower quarters. That said, the overall structure is described as solid, and no major rust-through is noted. It's the kind of classic you can enjoy right now, while tinkering and improving it over time without being overwhelmed. With its honest character, comfortable ride, and rock-solid drivetrain, this Fairlane is ready for Sunday drives, local cruise-ins, or even daily duty for someone who appreciates vintage style. It's an affordable, mechanically sound slice of Ford history that's still got plenty of life left to offer. Number 4. 1964 Ford Fairlane 500, Spring, Texas, $5,000. Fresh off a mechanical resurrection and ready for the road, this 1964 Ford Fairlane 500 is a fantastic example of a classic car that's been lovingly brought back to life after years of slumber. Priced at $5,000 in Spring, Texas, it offers tremendous value to any vintage car enthusiast looking for a project that's already been significantly revived. This Fairlane is powered by Ford's dependable 289 cubic inch V8 engine, a favorite among enthusiasts for its balance of power and reliability. It's paired with a green dot automatic transmission, a period-correct unit known for its smooth operation and unique shift pattern. After sitting dormant for years, the car has undergone an impressive mechanical overhaul within the last 1,000 miles. The list of new parts reads like a restoration checklist: brakes, carburetor, fuel system, ignition components, and suspension pieces have all been replaced or refreshed. These improvements not only get the car running but restore its drivability to a level where it can be enjoyed regularly. The result is a vintage Ford that runs strong and drives confidently, perfect for those weekend cruises or trips to the local car meet. There are still a few items left to address. The fuel gauge and speedometer aren't currently working, so a bit of electrical troubleshooting will be necessary. Cosmetically, the car presents well enough for a driver, though it's not a showpiece. But what it may lack in polish, it more than makes up for in mechanical reliability and sheer character. Included in the sale is a clean title and even an optional parts car, a major bonus for anyone planning to take this Fairlane further down the restoration path. For the price, this classic offers a lot of bang for the buck and a great entry into vintage car ownership with much of the hard work already done. Number 5. 1983 Ford Mustang GT 5.0 Hatchback, Katy, Texas, $8,500. For fans of Fox body Mustangs and 1980s muscle nostalgia, this 1983 Ford Mustang GT 5.0 hatchback represents a golden opportunity to own an iconic piece of American performance history. Priced at $8,500 and located in Katy, Texas, this GT delivers raw, analog driving fun and an unmistakable 80s vibe that's quickly becoming collectible. Under the hood beats the heart of this pony car, a high-output 5.0-liter V8 engine known for its torque-rich delivery and deep exhaust note. Paired with a manual transmission, this Mustang offers an engaging and connected driving experience that's increasingly rare in modern vehicles. Whether rolling through the gears on a back road or idling at a car show, this GT exudes character. The odometer reads just over 83,000 miles, and remarkably, the car has only had 2 owners in its lifetime. The current seller has cared for it for over 25 years, preserving it through decades of automotive trends. It wears a nearly new coat of paint, rides on fresh tires, and recently received a new carburetor, helping it perform just as sharply as it did in its youth. Inside, the car is clean but shows some age-related wear. The interior needs a bit of TLC to be perfect, but everything is there and functional. The hatchback body style offers practicality without sacrificing the Mustang's distinctive silhouette, and the car's overall condition reflects responsible ownership and maintenance. With clean lines, a legendary engine, and true enthusiast appeal, this 1983 Mustang GT is more than just a fun weekend toy. It's a fast-appreciating classic that offers an authentic connection to an era when horsepower and style came standard. Number 6. 1976 Cadillac DeVille, McDonough, Georgia, $6,000. Big, bold, and unmistakably Cadillac, this 1976 DeVille is a true full-size American luxury sedan with a presence that simply can't be replicated today. Listed at $6,000 in McDonough, Georgia, this DeVille captures the grandeur of a bygone era, when chrome was abundant, ride comfort was king, and Cadillacs ruled the boulevard. Powering this massive cruiser is a smooth and capable V8 engine paired with an automatic transmission. The seller notes it runs strong and even accelerates with surprising urgency, a reminder of the power these cars still possess despite their hefty proportions. It's a car built for long, relaxed drives, where you glide rather than hustle, soaking in the view through generous windows and plush seating. The body is impressively straight, with no major dents or collision damage. While the paint has aged and the seats could use new covers, this isn't a car that needs extensive mechanical or structural work. The seller is clear, it's not a basket case, not a project requiring months of labor and thousands in parts. It's ready to go now, with just a few cosmetic touches needed to return it to its original showroom glory. Inside, the car offers that unmistakable Cadillac atmosphere, roomy, comfortable, and deeply dignified. Whether you're behind the wheel or stretching out in the back seat, this DeVille offers a level of comfort that modern cars still struggle to match. For those who appreciate large American classics, this Cadillac represents outstanding value and presence. It's a car you don't just drive, you arrive in it. Number 7. 1973 Buick Centurion, Cherry Point, North Carolina, $5,000. A big, smooth-driving classic with unmistakable 1970s styling, this 1973 Buick Centurion is offered at a very reasonable $5,000 in Cherry Point, North Carolina. With its comfortable ride, powerful drivetrain, and clean presentation, it's an ideal choice for anyone looking to enjoy classic American motoring without breaking the bank. Powered by Buick's own 350 cubic inch V8 and paired with an automatic transmission, this Centurion starts easily and runs smoothly, just as you'd expect from a well-maintained GM car of the era. The seller has already addressed several key maintenance items. The carburetor has been rebuilt, a new battery and fresh plugs were installed, and it's had a recent oil change. It also rolls on brand new tires capped with original-style hubcaps, preserving its classic appearance. Underneath, the car is impressively rust-free, something increasingly rare in 1970s cars. The paint, while faded and showing its age, still carries the original lines and contours proudly. One window needs repair, but the rest of the car is reported to be in good working order. With only 2 owners since new, this Centurion has clearly been cared for. It represents a clean, honest slice of Buick history, ready to cruise now or serve as a fantastic base for a full cosmetic restoration. Either way, it's a spacious, capable, and stylish way to enjoy the classic car hobby. Number 8. Parked low and wide with unmistakable attitude, this 1963 Chevrolet Impala Custom Coupe is a bold and stylish throwback to the golden age of American cruising culture. Currently offered for $5,500 in San Antonio, Texas, this iconic 2-door hardtop captures the spirit of the early 60s with its long, flowing lines, low-slung stance, and unmistakable street presence. With its gleaming OG 13-inch wire wheels wrapped in fresh white wall tires, the car sits just right, delivering that unmistakable lowrider look that turns heads at every intersection. Under the hood, this Impala is powered by a tried-and-true small-block Chevy V8 engine, a platform well known for its reliability, ease of maintenance, and ample parts availability. Paired with an automatic transmission, it delivers a smooth, laid-back driving experience that's ideal for weekend cruising, car meets, or simply enjoying the open road. Whether you're crawling through downtown at night or floating down a back road at sunset, this car captures that unmistakable vintage vibe that no modern vehicle can replicate. Recent mechanical work means this Impala is much more than just a pretty face. It's had a significant list of upgrades and repairs in all the right areas, ensuring it doesn't just look the part but drives like a dream too. The suspension system is brand new, offering improved ride comfort and drivability. The brakes have been completely rebuilt, so it now stops with confidence. The distributor has been upgraded for improved ignition performance, and new fuel lines have been installed to keep the engine running efficiently and reliably. Mechanically, this Impala is in great shape. It starts easily, idles smoothly, and drives strong. You can feel the care and attention that's gone into getting it roadworthy and dependable. It's a car that you can hop in and enjoy today without worrying about chasing down parts or getting stranded on the side of the road. Cosmetically, the car has its share of wear and tear, but it wears its age with pride. The paint is older and shows signs of use, small blemishes, fading, and imperfections here and there, but that lived-in look adds to its authenticity and charm. This is not a showroom queen, but rather a car that's been enjoyed and driven, and it invites its next owner to do the same. The body appears solid overall, with no major rust issues, and while some cosmetic TLC would take it to the next level, it's got that cool, classic vibe just as it sits. Whether you're dreaming of building a full showstopper lowrider, want a reliable classic to cruise on the weekends, or are looking for a great foundation for a custom build, this 1963 Impala is a fantastic starting point. It has the stance, the sound, and the soul of a true American classic. These cars don't just represent a moment in automotive history, they define it. And this example, with its blend of originality, tasteful upgrades, and undeniable presence, is ready to write its next chapter. Number 9. If you're hunting for a clean, honest classic with that unmistakable vintage charm, this 1966 Dodge Coronet 440 four-door sedan might just be the gem you've been waiting for. Listed at a modest $4,800 in Waverly, Ohio, this Mopar time capsule offers a rare opportunity to own a true survivor that hasn't been cut up, over-modified, or ruined by time. Under the hood is Dodge's reliable 318 cubic inch Poly V8, an engine known for its distinctive scallop valve covers and solid torque delivery. Paired with an automatic transmission, it offers a driving experience that's smooth, predictable, and full of old-school character. It may not be a tire-shredding powerhouse, but it delivers just the right mix of grunt and drivability for weekend cruises, Sunday shows, or simply reliving a more analog era of motoring. The body is straight and solid, with no signs of major rust or structural issues, something that's increasingly rare in affordable classics from this era. The paint, while older, still holds a healthy shine and provides a dignified patina that gives the car an honest presence. It's the kind of finish you're proud to show off at the local cruise night without worrying about every speck of dust or scratch. Mechanically, it starts, runs, and drives, and with a little TLC it could become an even more enjoyable classic. A carburetor adjustment and general tune-up are recommended to help the car reach its full potential, but it's nothing beyond the abilities of a weekend wrench turner or local shop. The car is already usable, and the work needed is more in the realm of fine-tuning than full-on restoration. Inside, the interior is complete, and though it shows signs of wear consistent with its age, the dash, seats, and trim are largely intact and usable. The bones are there for someone who wants to freshen it up, but it's also perfectly drivable as is if you appreciate a car that shows its history. This Coronet 440 is a perfect entry-level classic for someone who wants a slice of 1960s Americana without breaking the bank. Whether you're new to the vintage car scene or just want a simple, affordable Mopar to tinker with and enjoy, this Dodge delivers style, substance, and a solid foundation for whatever direction you choose to take it. Number 10. Rugged, raw, and radiating blue-collar cool. This 1977 Chevrolet C10 Custom Deluxe Long Bed is the kind of truck that gets nods of respect from fellow enthusiasts wherever it goes. Priced at $6,500 in Tyler, Texas, it represents the kind of classic square body appeal that's becoming harder and harder to find, especially in running, driving condition with the right mix of character and potential. This long bed Chevy is powered by a 350 cubic inch V8, one of the most enduring and dependable engines in American automotive history. Paired with a TH350 automatic transmission, the powertrain is straightforward, reliable, and easy to maintain, perfect for someone looking to jump into classic truck ownership without needing a mechanic on speed dial. It's the kind of drivetrain you can trust for weekend cruises, trips to the hardware store, or hauling parts to your next project. The body wears its original two-tone blue and white paint with pride, showing just the right amount of patina to give it an authentic vintage look without feeling rough or neglected. It rides on rally wheels that give it a touch of period flair, and its overall stance is clean, classic, and ready to be driven as is or taken to the next level. This C10 has received several recent updates to keep it roadworthy and dependable, including new brake lines, a fresh oil change, and a new battery. The brakes are solid, the steering feels tight, and the truck drives like a proper old-school Chevy should, firm, predictable, and full of personality. Inside, it's simple and utilitarian, just as a pickup should be. While not overly plush or modernized, it's a usable space that could easily be refreshed with new upholstery or kept as is for that honest, work truck vibe. Whether you're looking for a vintage hauler to use and enjoy, or a rock-solid base for a full custom build, this C10 is a fantastic canvas. Clean Texas title in hand, no drama, no excuses, just an honest truck with tons of personality and endless potential. Number 11. Here's a true American classic that wears its history with dignity and pride. This 1965 Chevrolet Impala four-door sedan, priced at $7,000 in Lawton, Oklahoma, offers all the character and road presence of Chevy's full-size flagship at a fraction of the price of the two-door models. If you're looking for vintage style, comfortable cruising, and a solid mechanical foundation, this Impala delivers in spades. It's powered by a 283 cubic inch V8, Chevy's workhorse small block that delivers smooth, consistent power. Mated to a Powerglide automatic transmission, the drivetrain combination is classic, reliable, and built to last. The car starts easily, idles steadily, and drives down the road without drama, a testament to both the simplicity and durability of its mechanicals. A number of recent upgrades add confidence for anyone considering it as a daily driver or weekend cruiser. It's got new tires, a new fuel pump, and a fresh battery, so the basics are already sorted. It's a car that you can drive home today and enjoy right away. The body is relatively straight, with only minor blemishes and minimal rust for a car of this age. The paint is older but presentable, and the lines are all classic Impala, long, clean, and unmistakably elegant. It's the kind of car that gets admiring looks at gas stations and curious conversations wherever you park. Inside, the interior is mostly complete, needing only minor cosmetic work to bring it back to full glory. The dash is intact, the seats are usable, and the vibe is pure mid-60s Americana. Whether you want to go full restoration or simply enjoy it as a patina-rich survivor, the bones are here. This Impala is an ideal project base or casual cruiser, depending on your goals. It has presence, charm, and a whole lot of untapped potential, and it's priced right for someone looking to jump into the classic car world without blowing their budget. Number 12. With its sweeping lines, wide stance, and unmistakable 60s presence, this 1964 Ford Galaxy 500 is the kind of car that transports you back in time the moment you turn the key. Offered at $6,000 in Farmville, Virginia, this full-size Ford is packed with vintage flair and V8 power, making it an appealing choice for anyone who appreciates American automotive history. Powering this Galaxy is a 289 cubic inch V8, one of Ford's most enduring and versatile engines. Mated to a freshly rebuilt C4 automatic transmission, the drivetrain is ready for action. Whether you're pulling out of a gas station or cruising through town, the car runs, drives, and stops just as it should, with confidence in that classic Ford rumble. This car has received a long list of important updates recently, making it far more than just a pretty face. It now sports a new carburetor, alternator, fuel pump, distributor, and spark plugs, a full refresh of the essentials that ensures it's running strong and ready to be enjoyed. The body has some rust, but it remains structurally solid overall, a common trait for these early 60s Fords that can still be addressed without major surgery. The paint shows age but retains enough gloss to keep it presentable, and the chrome trim still sparkles in the sun. Inside, the interior is usable but needs attention. Seats, door panels, and dash are all present, but a little effort would go a long way toward restoring that vintage showroom vibe. As it sits, it's perfectly functional and gives you a blank canvas to personalize. If you're looking for a car that offers classic lines, genuine V8 power, and everyday usability, this Galaxy 500 checks every box. It's equally suited for restoration, mild modification, or simply driving and enjoying in its current form. No matter your direction, you'll be behind the wheel of a true piece of American automotive heritage. Number 13. This 1965 Dodge Dart GT, offered at $6,800 in Moore, Oklahoma, is a compact classic with serious attitude and just enough muscle to make things interesting. Mopar enthusiasts know the Dart GT is a fun, lightweight platform with stylish lines and surprising performance, and this example delivers all that and more in a tidy, affordable package. Under the hood lies a 273 cubic inch V8, a solid performer that's more than capable of pushing this lightweight coupe down the road with authority. It's paired with a 904 automatic transmission, and notably, it features a floor-mounted shifter that adds to the sporty feel. Together, they make for a responsive and enjoyable driving experience. The car starts, runs, and drives well, with no major issues reported. It's also being sold with a clean title, making it that much easier to get it registered and on the road. If you've been looking for a classic Mopar that doesn't break the bank, this Dart GT is worth a serious look. Aesthetically, it's mostly original, retaining the GT trim and bucket seats that define the model. The paint is driver quality, showing signs of use with minor dings and wear, but nothing that detracts from its overall charm. Inside, the interior is usable as is, offering a comfortable space that could easily be refreshed over time. Affordable, stylish, and mechanically solid, this Dart GT represents great value in the classic car world. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, it's hard to find a clean V8 Mopar at this price point, especially one that's this complete and ready to roll. Number 14. Step into the world of late 60s American luxury with this 1969 Cadillac Sedan DeVille, offered at $3,800 in Athens, Georgia. This is the kind of car that was built to glide effortlessly, silently, and with undeniable presence. With its vast dimensions, elegant styling, and whisper-quiet ride, this Cadillac remains one of the most iconic expressions of American automotive opulence. Under the hood is Cadillac's massive 472 cubic inch V8, a torque-rich engine designed for smooth, relaxed highway cruising. Mated to a buttery automatic transmission, the car floats down the road with that unmistakable caddy grace. It starts easily, shifts smoothly, and rides like a dream, just as a luxury car from this era should. The body is straight and solid, with just enough patina to prove it's lived a life but still commands attention. There are some minor cosmetic flaws, small imperfections in the paint, chips, and were consistent with its age, but nothing that detracts from the car's overall presence. Inside, the interior is spacious and largely intact, with roomy bench seats, a wide dashboard, and plenty of chrome accents. It shows moderate wear, particularly on the seating surfaces and trim, but everything is usable and full of period charm. This Sedan DeVille is perfect for someone who wants to either restore a true classic or simply enjoy the ride in one of the smoothest, most iconic American sedans ever made. Few cars match its blend of style, size, and serenity, and even fewer at this price point. Number 15. For those who crave something truly different, this 1961 International Harvester Travelall offers a rugged, go-anywhere attitude wrapped in a rare vintage SUV shell. Listed at $1.000 in Wichita, Kansas, this full-size utility wagon is part truck, part SUV, and all classic American steel. Powering the Travelall is a 304 cubic inch V8, paired with a 4-speed manual transmission, a combination that delivers hearty torque and old-school control. Even more notable is the presence of 4WD, a feature that was rare for passenger vehicles in the early 1960s, making this Travelall an early trailblazer in the SUV segment. The body is weathered but honest, wearing its age like a badge of honor. The patina tells a story of decades gone by, but the overall structure remains solid, especially for a utility vehicle of this age. It's the kind of truck you can drive proudly as is or restore to your heart's content. Mechanically, it runs, drives, and stops, though a tune-up and a few minor mechanical tweaks would help bring it to full reliability. Still, it's very usable in its current condition, a rarity for early Travelalls, which are increasingly hard to find in any state. The interior is basic but functional, offering the kind of durable simplicity that made these vehicles favorites among farmers, service workers, and off-road enthusiasts alike. If you appreciate rugged utility, vintage charm, and sheer uniqueness, this Travelall is an uncommon and appealing choice for your next classic vehicle.